What's going on, Battlefielders? My name is Pwn, and it's about that time again for another Battlefield 4 gun review. Today we are focusing on the Sar-21 assault rifle. So without further ado, the Sar-21 comes in with a maximum damage of 25, a minimum damage of 18. The drop-off starts at about 8 meters, ending at around 55 meters. Average for an assault rifle. Now it does come in with a 600 round per minute fire rate and a velocity of 650 meters per second, putting it a little bit on the slower end. Now the SAR comes in with 31 rounds for its ammo capacity. It's got a reload time of 2.3 seconds, and on empty it's a 3.4 second reload, which is definitely on the end that you do not want it to be. It's very painful to reload this. Ingesting a cactus with your butt painful. So be aware that when you're using this weapon, you're going to need a nice complementary sidearm that's capable of putting a guy down. Now finally we get to the good news. This gun comes in with a vertical recoil of 0.18, recoil to the left and right at 0.2. Now you guys probably do not know what that means. Let me break it down for you. This gun has about half the vertical recoil of the fan favorite Ace-23. So this gun may be taking hits to its rate of fire. It may not be that reliable up close, but because of its stability and increased accuracy, you could do a lot of good things medium range. This gun can, and in the right hands, outperform the Ace-23 in medium range. So since we happen to be talking about gun comparisons, let's start it right now. We're going to go with the Sar-21 versus the AKU-12 versus the Ace-23. As you can see, they all have a max damage of 25. The AKU, because it is a carbine, it's dropping off to 15.4, which is considerable. At the same time, rate of fire, not too good for the Sar-21. You can see the reload is really bad too. The Ace-23 pretty much wipes the board statistically in this area, but again, the part this basic comparison doesn't show is the fact that the Sar-21 outperforms the Ace-23 when it comes down to recoil management, stability, so on and so forth. And that's what makes it a better medium range possibility. So now let's talk about feels. How do I feel when I use this weapon? I like the Sar-21 a lot. It was the gun that a lot of people were hyped behind. They saw the potential before, you know, websites and SimThick and all these websites were up telling you the stats, the reason behind your feelings. We judged our feelings when this game came out. I had a lot of people, commentators, people were saying the Sar-21 was the best gun in the game. And a lot of people believed that for a long time. And because it is that reliable of a weapon. And I, to this day, feel it's pretty good. I have a little bit of confidence with this weapon at medium range, 20 to 50 meters. I have a little bit more confidence with this weapon than almost every other assault rifle in the game. The AKU has the kind of controllability. It does kind of get near what the Sar-21 has, but again, its damage drops off a little harder, so it's not as reliable. I find myself being capable of picking up 2-3 man at medium range, whereas I usually only pick up 1 or 2 with the Ace-23. Fire rate is definitely a fluctuation in between when you calculate what weapons work for you. Now, whereas the Ace-23, for example, the most fan favorite, the pro weapon, it has a higher fire rate, which means it's going to be a little bit more reliable at close range, but you're also going to waste an extra bullet or two trying to trot people and burst people off in range. So can the Ace-23 be as good as the SAR in range? Yes. Can the SAR be as good as the other one at close? Yes. It's just a situational thing. But again, the Sar-21 just pretty much outperforms a lot of the other weapons in this game. I think the DMRs, an accurate DMR player, is the only thing that comes close to the Sar-21 with range involved. So that's how I feel about the weapon. I think you need to pick it to the map that it sticks to. If you're looking for an assault rifle that's great in medium range and can do okay up close, fine. If you're wanting to get really close and cut the corners, put something like the Shorty on there so you have that confidence in close quarters, where this gun just does not hold up to the PDWs and a lot of the other rate of fire weapons in the game. Alright, so now that we know where this gun excels, what I like to use with it, and a nice complementary sidearm, let's play a little dress up. Today I will be sharing with you my favorite loadout to put on the Sar-21. That is the Coyote sight, the laser sight. On top of that, we have the flash hider and the angled grip. Now, I prefer Coyote. It helps me be a little bit more accurate. I think it holds on for accuracy with range. Therefore, I prefer flash hider and angled grip. Again, I go with those because they don't really penalize the weapon. You know, they don't do too much to it. Obviously, it's preference. I think this gun is so beautiful in its default form. It's all natural beauty. I don't think you need to do anything to sacrifice spread or do any of that stuff. So I like to tend to keep it simple. Grips are optional in how you want to do them. But again, that is my loadout. Now we go to the rating game. What would I give this Sar-21? On a scale of 1 to moist, that's the Pwnstar scale, by the way. It's 1 to 5. I will give this gun a 4 stars. And the reason for being is because, again, it may not be as reliable as other assault rifles up close, but sometimes you need that really reliable medium-range weapon, and the Sar-21 is my go-to medium weapon. So hopefully you guys have taken value in this. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. Let's see if we can hit over 2,000 on this one. Leave a comment down below about what future guns you would like to see in this episodes. And hopefully I can get those out to you guys on a more consistent basis now that I'm actually at home with new internet. So you guys have fun. Don't do anything Pwn wouldn't do. That's like 2 things. But yeah, just have fun, guys. Stay moist.